What kind of message is that? Cannot access pinned post before initial. Oh, so like I need to give it a let value or something. But I think I did do that.
You think you did?
I think I did do. It's awaiting this.
Oh yeah.
This here is being returned. So let's just have a look. Console.log. And then we have here
Post.
write tx result promise. And then here we have console.log. Oh, I can't call this the same thing, I don't think. Pinned post and this pinned post. That's what it is.
Oh.
So just call this post.
Yeah, I noticed the spread operator is mostly used for cons.
Yeah. I've noticed that as well. What did I want to do with this? Because that's the only place I'm using that. So I was thinking use this pinned post here. And then, and then destructure it from there. And then this can be that. And then
Your post is still not used.
No, because I'm not going to use post anymore. I'm going to use pinned post. Oh, put it in the middle for some reason. And I don't really like this being called create relationship with nested,
attributes. We are relating pinned post to
this would need to be a const, right? And then I wonder if I just do like how the pinned at is not. So if I do like this and then like this and then like how about I can't do that because I need to. No, it's not gonna work. Let's just see if this works first. Then we can worry about refactoring. Red green refactor, and Mike?
red green refactor.
Red green refactor. There we go. Beautiful. So, but before I get too happy, let's see what happens if I do this. Fail to invoke first column variable pinned at not defined. Pinned at not defined. What do you mean it's not defined? It's defined here. Pinned at. Pinned at. I think maybe I still need. Let's see if I need to add this to pinned at. Variable pinned at not defined. What do you mean variable pinned at not defined? Cannot default undefined or null. What? Why is post.pindat is supposed to be a string? Yeah. So this must be coming from somewhere else. Variable pindat not defined. Okay. So where do I have this variable? Somewhere that I'm not supposed to. 7 times. Okay, it's not there.
7 of 7.
Pindat. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. This is in the mutation anyway, so that shouldn't matter. And here. Should I use pindat anywhere? No results, no. So I'm kind of thinking I can get rid of this. Where is this pindat undefined?
Where is pindat undefined?
Because you could see that it does give it as an option. Like if I delete this and I say pindat, it is an option. Line 1, column 197 for path post. So this is using a post query. And the post query here is, let's get rid of this. The post query is up here. And it's coming here and doing this, and it's doing this stuff here. Okay. I don't understand this error message. If I get rid of this, then it will work, right? It's just when I add this pindat that it stops working. Okay, so let's look at this here. Make sure I didn't. So this can be matched this, right? And this can be this. And here can be this. And this is pinned. And then, there we go. Pin.created app. Ha! Little fuckers.
Gotcha.
And then I want to see if I remove this. Let's see. Well, let's see. First, get it to work. Okay, pindat, no. Okay. Now, can I remove this undefined to null and still get it to work? Yep. 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 I wonder if I should risk it. So I don't want to add code there that there's no reason to have, but at the same time, like, if it works, then I don't want to, yeah, if it works, I don't want to add it. But the only time, one thing I can do is I can run the Cypress test because that's where it was failing, and it was failing locally as well. Oh, also I can test the notifications. So if I refresh the page, there we go. Return undefined. So yeah, this still needs to be here for some reason.
So that's the one that makes it like
it converts undefined to null, because if it returns null, it's okay, but if it returns undefined, it's not.
okay.
It crashes the site. Well, it doesn't exactly crash the site, but and you can see the notifications came back. So we still need that, but now our test should pass. Yarn jest.
Yeah. Our tests are looking at us with a big maybe.
The thing is, I don't really know if it was so important to get that worked out because
nice.
Yeah, it's passing. the mutation, like the mutation doesn't necessarily need to return with pinned at, because it's returning with pinned by, you know?
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of how we want to test it, you know? Like, because the way I was testing it before, I was needing to like do another query to the database asking for like basically the same thing that the queries ask, you know, in this post.gql. And that was kind of like I don't know, unnecessary if I just respond with pinned at, you know. But I don't know. I don't know if it's better or not, to be honest.
Yep.
I think it's better because when the person does the mutation, if it doesn't respond with pinned at, then it means that the ordering, I think, would be like maybe, I don't know, it's not messed up, but I don't know how it's working, you know. One test failed. Huh, why? Leaves only one pen pissed at a time. Cannot read property records if undefined. Oh, yeah, okay. This needs to be there. So you see here, I'm doing like using Neoti to do a cipher, to pass in the cipher directly, where I'm matching everything with the relationship pinned and then returning. Actually, this can be pinned. I just don't know how easy or difficult the Cypress tests are going to be, you know? Because like you can see here, like where I did for the post ordering.
Yep.
Yeah, 51 tests passed. Unauthenticated. No, it's down here. Post ordering. I created 2 posts using Neoti.
Mm-hmm.
Which actually I probably with factory, but anyway, I created 2 posts with Neoti, and then I created a new date, and then I did like a time in the past where I did new date dot get date -3, and then I did a new date dot set date with the time in the past, and then I did an await I updated the pinned post to have the new date, and then I did the same thing, but for like 2 days ago instead of 1 day ago. And I updated the post created after the pinned post to update it. And then I waited for the user update. And then I related the pinned post, pinned and created at. So this created at was like, I'm not actually sure when this was pinned because I kind of lost track of, it was probably pinned here, right? 2 days
You
ago.
did the fit did the past.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
actually this would be better. Maybe just delete this because this has a default, which is now, you know, and then it'll make sure that it's pinned after. But yeah, I think we'd have to do something similar in the Cypress test, right? We'd have to create a couple posts, like 3 posts or something. And we would have to make sure that the post that was created last, for example, is the one that the admin pinned. And then like when after he pins it, expect to see the index in the first position, even though it was created before the other ones. It was pinned, so it should appear first.
Yeah.
But then that's just one test, you know, like that would be one test. But then there would be like also another, like a whole series of tests, like the ability to check to see if a person filters that the post is still there, that if a person and there's different ways you can filter by categories, you can filter by emotions, and you can filter by users I follow. and so they shouldn't be able to remove the post regardless of whether the other filters would normally remove it. And then it would be nice to check as well that the pin post doesn't appear on other people's posts or other people's pages, like everything that I kind of showed you at the beginning. Like walking through, it would kind of be cool to have Cypress test for all of that, because if things change in the future, then it's like a documentation of the desired behavior, and then
Yep.
they fail if someone changes it in a way that breaks the behavior.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think I'm up for this Cypress task.
Yep. I think the question is whether we should maybe we ask for a review, and we get people to review and then make changes if they have changes, and we don't like, maybe we can add Cypress tests, like you and I can work on it together, but we don't have to like work on it in a way that's like rushed or something,
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you have time, like it would probably not get done today, because it's already 4 o'clock for you and it's 3 o'clock for me, and I work late. So
yeah, I have the weekend though.
yeah, I don't know if I'm going to work tomorrow or not. I'm kind of feeling a bit sick, so I might not. And I work kind of crazy this week, but I'm also waiting to see, like, Brent has really limited time, and he might be available tomorrow. So, but then we're working on image cropping stuff that we're trying to improve. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's what I'm saying. We could maybe on Monday we could get back to it, but maybe we shouldn't hold up the deployment, like getting it deployed until we have those tests. I don't know.
Yeah.
The other thing is that, like, that I don't know, I thought of, but I haven't, then I forgot about, is like it's not testing it. It's not doing any testing on the component side either, like the content menu. The content menu is not tested at all,
Okay.
So then I added stuff to it, and then it's going to continue to not be tested. So
So do you want me to create like a ticket to test the content menu?
yeah, I mean, there's quite a few of them in here. If you want to, if I don't know if you want to make one each, or if you want to, but those are good issues for people to work on and understand the code better, and
Yeah, I see badges is tested. Then yeah.
And then the thing is
Some,
also today I need to give a PR review for this guy. I don't know what he means by commit workflow.
yeah, I completed the Oktoberfest,
Ah, yeah, cool, awesome.
Yeah.
That's great.
But then I'm not sure if I'll get the T-shirt again.
Yeah, it's true. Hopefully. I found the first bug. What?
What
What are you talking about?
are you talking about?
That's not true. We tested it. It's just maybe it's not so. Maybe the users will have a hard time testing it or like figuring it out as well. I need to do a peek. Let's see if I can keep it small enough to be able to share it on Discord. So here we go. We're on. Let me go to actually an image. I can be this one. It's fine. So then Control Alt R for record, and then here we are. We're on an image, and we come here and we click on this, edit post, click on this, and then we choose the screenshot with our good old friend Greta, and we select it, and we are going to cut out the person's name, and we're going to confirm it, and then we're going to come down here and we're going to save it, and then we're going to say Control Alt R for stop recording it, and then we'll leave it with the timestamp, and we'll say editing post image. And that's going to render. He wants the link. Where's the link? Here's the link.
For the StreamYard?
Copy link. There we go. So I think he'll join if you could just let him in.
Yeah.
If you could just let him in there, Mike.
Yeah. If he joins, I will.
Yeah.
If he doesn't, I won't.
Ah, okay. All right. I see your style.
It works both ways, you know.
Yeah, sure. If he joins, you let him in. If he doesn't join, you won't. I can certainly understand that. That's a reasonable position to take. So I was giving this guy a PR review. I think it's better if I pull down the branch because yeah, I mean you could give him a PR review as well, actually, if you wanted to, if you're looking at doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, so I need to push up my code, huh? I didn't push up my code.
Yeah, push.
What did we do? We a
lot of stuff.
Yeah, I'm not happy with the naming of this though. Hold on. Okay. So automation saved. I'm gonna share this here. Then I'm gonna come to videos.
Videos.
Editing post. They never let me share anything on this thing.
Yeah, here's your guy. Hi, Maurice.
Hi.
Hello. How are you?
Fine.
Great.
I just have half an hour left, so if you have other issues, so I'm a bit short of time.
I'm just pushing up my my code. I can, if I can find you, I can stop sharing, and you can share your screen, and like I don't know if I understood the question. Like I'm about to. Well, I'm kind of close to pushing up myself, so I could walk you through it, or you could share your screen and show me what you mean.
No, the question is more about general workflow.
Okay.
Well, first of all, to start with, it seems that I have some inconvenience with some dependencies of this newly installed Cropper.js package.
Right.
To have the web app running, I can't import the cropper from cropper.js, and I don't know why, because if I do yarn install, everything is fine and all dependencies are resolved and everything is fine. But when I'm running the web app, I got.
Are you using
still got
Docker?
an error. Yeah, I'm using Docker.
So I think that's why, and maybe the cause of it is because if you're running yarn install, then you're installing the dependencies locally, and if you're running Docker compose, then it's looking for like it's maybe not syncing up between your host and the
All
container.
right.
So if you can try running like this command, which I can share with you, I can tell you, but it might be easier just to. Oh, so you are recording, Mike. In the end, I thought you were joking.
Okay.
No, you can.
Yeah.
I just didn't. I thought you were joking.
Yeah.
So, if you do like, it should be just for the front end. Then it's like, no, it's not Nitro. It's just web app. It's this command here: Docker compose run web app yarn.
All right. So inside the folder web app, I do Docker compose.
It doesn't matter where what directory you're in, because it's running it. Yeah, Docker compose knows where to find you're like it's going to, when you use exec, it will be if there's a running container, but since the web app probably didn't start because it couldn't find the module, then you need to run. So what that'll do is it'll start the service called web app, and then it will run the command that you give it inside of the container, in this case yarn.
Yeah, the screen is so small, I can't read it. What was exactly the command? It was Docker compose,
I
and
shared
then
it.
after it.
I shared it on the in the private chat.
All right, on Discord or
No, on the StreamYard private chat.
Chat.
I just posted it on Discord.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Run web app yarn. All right. I see. Well, I think it takes a while.
Yeah.
Well, the other question is just about channel workflow.
Yep.
Locally everything is working fine, and it seems the bug is fixed. I know the piece of code I changed. I know the file I changed. So what I'm actually doing to Git now to put the I never worked actually with Git. I have experience with Subversion, but I'm a bit noob to Git. So and later how well the whole process of revising the code and this is what I was.
Did you clone? Did you fork and clone, or clone directly the repo? Can you hear me? Hello. What? Can you hear me? You were breaking up for me. Did you hear my question? Hello, Mike. Can you hear me?
Yep. I think we lost Maurice.
Uh,
Another guy, Piyush, joined and left almost immediately after.
Well, that's not nice.
You know Piyush?
Get rid of this. I was wondering. You're not authorized. If I'm not authorized, then why am I seeing it? I need to reseed the database, no? Oh, jeez. Yarn, db reset, reseed. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No. Yeah, it's kind of impossible to see my screen when I'm sharing both, no?
Yeah, and I think I think it's more difficult if you haven't gone full screen.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I think he hasn't learned how to go full screen in StreamYard yet. Okay, so that's fine. And here, let me just grab this, and that's fine. And let me pin a post, and that's fine. And let me unpin a post, and that's fine. Great. So what else? Let's have a look. Do I want to change anything else? Get diff. So now it's called pinned post with nested attributes. I mean, it's not technically nested attributes. It's like, so maybe pinned post with pinned at. I don't know. I just leave it like that. It's fine. Yeah, doing that. Then we're doing that. Then we're doing that. That's great. Here, I changed some things. I think that was just my.
What if you call it pin post pin dot relation?
Pinned. I called pinned post with nested attributes. Do you like that name?
I can take it. Yeah.
It's not perfect because it's not adding nested attributes. It's only adding nested attribute. But I think it's kind of okay. Moderate. So I changed that to moderators instead of moderator. I changed the sets created at date for pinned. I changed that to return to pinned. Move that. I changed that to pinned without a created at date because it has a default, which I want to use. I did this where I'm returning the created at date because before I was returning the post created at date, which is not what I want. And then I fixed the indentation in the post.gql. And I removed those. Okay, so gst get add.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Maurice.
Can you hear us?
It dropped again.
Good to return the pinned at date for ordering, I guess. And move test to a better describe block, and then did like remove unneeded outdated variables from GraphQL. GraphQL post query update post fix indentation in post.gql. And what else do we do? I think that's about it, no? Fix pinned at to return pinned dot created at not post dot created at. Okay, so then co-authored by Mike Aonu. Mike at gmail.com.
Boo. Mike did do a thing.
Yeah, come on. You were invaluable to the pairing session, Mike. Yeah, I mean, it would have been nice to jump into the stuff that we I was intending on working on the Cypress stuff, and then we could have done it together. But then I kind of got distracted and realized that some stuff was broken. So yeah, I think I go eat something, and then I am gonna come back and give like some PR reviews, and we'll see if people want to do the test now. Then we can start on Monday or something. Or if you want to, like, I don't know if it's gonna get merged today. Like if it gets merged and you want to start on it, then you can.
Okay. I think I'll start with the tests for
The
front
content
end.
menu? Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
And then we can just add them later, you know. But there's a conflict. So get pull origin master, and then it's in the user.gql. User.gql. What's the conflict?
I don't know, Matthew. What's the
conflict?
conflict?
I think I want the current change, but I don't know if there's been anything added since I last pulled down, you know? How can I check that? What was the last thing that we did? Did we do anything about posts? I don't think we did anything about posts. Oh, this is annoying, no? I'm going to accept the current change and accept the current change. Shoot. Actually, hold on. There was this locale was added. Locale was added to update user. And there was no conflict there. And what was the conflict here? Jeez. I think maybe I might have to. Hold on. I can do git diff origin master head for the SRC schema types user. Okay, so it's fine. I still don't know if there's any. But I didn't delete anything. But yeah, the thing is that still doesn't mean that there's not any. I don't know. I think I go with it. If I push it up and I see that I deleted something accidentally, then I'll deal with it. Git add everything. Git commit merge commit git push origin head And then what I'll do, because I care about the people I work with, is I will stop the Travis build for the one that I pushed up that I didn't need to push up. So build history. Come on. Come on. There we go. Oh yeah, this just got merged into master, that's why. So this one here, I can stop. Actually, I wonder if it's best if I leave it, because if it passes and this one fails, then I'll know I deleted something that I shouldn't have. Although I can probably check actually quickly, and then I can stop it. If I come here to files changed, and then the only file that should be changed, I guess, well, I did change every line, didn't I? But I'll see if I deleted something. No, it's post.gql. No? Post.gql. Yeah, I added this. Oh no, it's user.gql. ID, actor ID, name, email, slug, avatar, cover, IMG, deleted, disabled by, role, public key, invited by, invited, location name, about, social media, created app, terms and conditions, degrade version, allow embeds, locale. See, I did delete this. Stupid. What did they put on line 32? Okay. Just before friends? Sure. Why not? Friends count, followed by count, followed by current user, statement is block, statement, contributions count, statement, comments, blah, blah, emotions, blah, blah. There we go. So just to get add that, get commit, add back, missing locale, type user, and get push origin head. Okay, so then I come here and definitely stop this build and come back here. And stop this build. And no, then come here to build history, no, to pull requests. And then I have 2 to stop on pull request as well. Only 1 to stop apparently. Cancel build. Did that get pushed up okay? Yeah. And build history. Yeah, that's running on master. That's running on there. I'm gonna go.
Okay. See
I
you
probably will
soon.
not see you later today, but if I'm on, I'll hit you up.
Okay, sure. Thanks.
Cool. Thank you.
All right.
See you soon.
Bye. Goodbye, my friend.